The Azov regiment is still fighting in Mariupol. As its representatives reported today, they still have supplies, water, ammunition, and they will fight for as long as it takes. Resources are needed immediately, urgently. I call on the world community, the United Nations, the Secretary General of the United Nations, politicians, regional leaders, the Ukrainian authorities. There are soldiers who are doing and carrying out their duties. They need to be evacuated. They need the right conditions. They need the right treatment they deserve. Among others, 21-year-old Katerina, who after completing her medical courses decided to defend the country, is fighting in the Azov regiment. Civilians who left Mariupol's hell testify to the scale of the devastation and tragedy that hit them. I was walking to the market when I saw a large crowd of people. I asked them where they were going. They told me that it was possible to go to Zaporizhia. It was yesterday. I was very excited. I had nothing with me except this bag, and I decided it's okay if my house is already burned down. It will all be wasted anyway. We heard about the evacuation to Zaporizhia. We came to the port city and got on that bus. 8 children sat in the basement for 2 weeks without water, bread, nothing. In turn, in the Luhansk region, the Russians bombed a school in the village of Bilohorivka. According to preliminary information, 2 people have died and 60 are trapped in the rubble. The bomb hit the school. Unfortunately, the facility is completely destroyed. At the moment, employees of the state ambulance service started removing rubble. 60 people were hiding there. The school was completely destroyed. The temperature was very high when it exploded. Of course, our employees of the state ambulance service will try to remove the rubble as quickly as possible, but the chances that people are still alive are slim. I hope they are alive. A little later, when the rubble is cleared, I will report the situation. Maybe someone will actually survive. Today, the entire Western world is celebrating the anniversary of the end of World War II. President Volodymyr Zelensky pointed out that history has once again come full circle. We didn't even last a century. Our never again lasted only 77 years. We missed evil. It has been reborn again, and it is now. This is understood by all the countries and nations that support Ukraine today. And despite the beast's new mask, they recognized it. Because unlike some, they remember what our ancestors fought for and against. However, in the Mykolaiv Oblast, a Russian teacher died as a result of gunfire and 27 people were injured. This was announced by Hanna Zamazheyeva, the head of the regional council. Unfortunately, civilians were seriously injured and 1 person was killed. This person was an elderly woman who worked as a teacher of Russian language and Russian literature at a local school. The Ukrainian military destroys Russian equipment every day. This video shows the TB2 drone destroying the Mi-8 helicopter on the notorious Snake Island. From the beginning of the invasion of Ukraine, the Russians lost, among others, about 25,500 soldiers, over 2,700 armored vehicles, and over 1,100 tanks. In the past day alone, Russia lost around 400 soldiers, 28 armored vehicles, 8 tanks, 2 anti-aircraft systems, 7 missile launchers, 27 cars and tanks, a watercraft, 19 drones, and 2 maneuvering missiles. Since the beginning of the Russian attack on Ukraine, 225 children have died, and over 400 have been injured.